Hello friends, it's John Klein III, and we're going to review X-Manhunt Omega. So let's get into it. It does seem silly to have an Omega about an Alpha issue, but here we are. Brought to us by Storm writer Mira Adele and Uncanny X-Men's Gail Simone, Glib Milktoff, Federica Menson, and Eden Bauman are the artists. Color artist is Brian Reber, which I like having one colorist so that you get that continuity. And letter VC's Travis Latham. It is an all-star cast of characters. I do wish they wrote Kitty Pryde in here next to Emma Frost. There's so much space there, readily available. Cyclops and Magic are trying to talk to Gambit and Rogue about what to do about Xavier escaping. We do get all the exceptional X-Men students and their teachers, Kitty Pryde and Iceman, and Melee and Bronze and Axel. Oh yeah, even Emma. So Scott and Magic are not getting anywhere with Rogue and Gambit, so they're just going to take off. Scott and Magic believe that Xavier's in Iceland, but they gotta follow all the leads. So Quentin is in Mexico City. Cyclops wants to get Magic somewhere quickly, and so they're going to use CR-20, otherwise known as the Red Surfer, which I sort of like the idea that Cyclops had the other name, and then Kid Omega probably was like, or you might as well call it the Red Surfer, and that's what they're doing. I love so much how we get the Cyclops and Magic friendship, like one of my favorite friendships in this, modern era of X-Men comics. Like, say what you will, but they did do a fun job of, like, making sure this issue had a lot of big moments or a lot of fun moments as well to help make the medicine go down. Magic's attacked by a giant demon. Oh, no, that's right. This is a character Cyclops got for them to assist. Sage shows up. Cyclops uses Scarlet Scatter Shot. And says Magic's down because Sage wanted to take Scott's biggest gun out. And so he's just running to her because he just, super cares about Ileana. And before she collapses, she wants Scott to just finish it. The Uncanny X-Men show up, and to calm Scott down, Wolverine, deep claws him. See how his claws go all the way through him? That's going to be important later. And then, Lil Alondra has cured Xavier's brain tumor. And so all the X-Men show up. Nope. Kitty Pryde and Storm are holding hands here. And then all the other X-Men show up and Magic's back because it's been hours later. And then we see that Logan's apologizing to Scott for hurting him. And then Scott says, it wasn't deep. And I get it. Where it's like, it was deep. It was all the way through your belly, buddy. Like, how do you not think that's deep? Little ad here for Chris Claremont, Wolverine, Kitty Pryde. Oh, yeah. And then we also get the debut of Kitty Pryde's new exceptional X-Men suit. It's just been appearing on covers, but here we finally get it inside an actual issue. I don't quite love that she unzips it, so you see that she's just wearing a basic undershirt. But as Kitty was allowed to hold Storm's hands, I find it super curious that she's not even allowed to be that close to Magic. Like, there's some type of editorial rule of, we got to hold this off for as long as possible. But now that Xavier is ready and cured, he's going to head into space now. So this is, their final goodbye. One of my favorite new characters is Becca and Ember, collectively Colicchio. And then Xavier and Lilandra leave. And Magic's crying, too, which I imagine everyone's just happy that Xavier's just finally gone. And, of course, this is all leading to Hickman's Imperial. And that was X-Manhunt Omega, the final chapter of X-Manhunt. And I'm going to review it on episode 170 of my podcast, Shadow and Flame of Magic. And on our patented Shadow and Flame of Magic scale, X-Manhunt Omega gets a 2. And maybe one day Lockheed's going to show up, and that'll be amazing. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.